the dashboard that I'm looking at and how to actually get started on a new campaign from this view, I'm going to show you some of the tools seeders in this case are using so that you can update your investors, you can keep them engaged and everything. So up here we have the shareholder portal, and I could post an update. An update is more like a more formal one. The investors are not able to comment on the updates that I do in here. So it's more like the ones that you just want to say there's new milestones and then there's major things happen to the company and you want to update them in here. You commit yourself to do it at least every 3 months. That's how Seeders is doing it. You can do it more often or you can just do it every 3 months. It's up to you. The discussion forum is probably a better place to get good comments on stuff you're doing right now. If you want to have feedback on new product releases or anything like that, I would recommend you doing it from from in here. So you can just create the topic here easily. No worries. But investors in here, this is like a closed forum. No one can just go in here. It's only for your investors. They can go in and they can comment on stuff. So like this one by Christopher commented about the new partnerships coming in that he's noticed on LinkedIn and just cheering for us. It's just like no further discussions about that one. Sometimes I get comments about an experience one of the investors had using Luggage Hero, and obviously that's a good place to get feedback. And the business page. I'm going to show you this one. This is really good stuff. I think Seeders has been doing a incredible job on actually putting up a secondary market. The secondary market is like stock market. It's actually where you can trade the shares between companies. So any Seeders investors who purchase shares in Luggage Hero are able to put their shares to sale on the market to everyone to actually go in and get a stake of Luggage Hero, even though they didn't participate on the actual round. And why do I think this is a good idea? It's a good idea because it's another good reason for investors to come on board on a startup's journey with the possibility to actually go out of it and make a profit before the company exits or before the company IPOs or anything like that. So usually when a startup starts to the end, it takes like between 5, 7, 10 years until you actually exit or IPO or whatever. But in this case, the investors are able to trade the shares and get out before time. And that's a good thing. And it's actually have some of the same mechanism as going on and with an IPO and going on the stock market and why it's so powerful to do an IPO. This is in between an IPO and the middle thing, I would say. And especially now that Seeders built this, I kind of see the vision with this and where they're going, and it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. It's really early still. It's only been live for a few months, so I think everyone has to be used to it. But as you can see here, the share price for Luggage Hero in 2019 was 10 euros. And then when we did the second raise, it was 16 euros. So the profit for the investors is the difference between the 10 and 16. And then as it works right now, the Seeders put this up, is that there's a cap on the price that you can offer investors to buy your stock at, and that's minus 30%. So you can see someone here putting his stock on sale here. Way below here, you can see someone just putting the stocks at sale at regular price. And in the bottom here, even someone trying to offer the shares at overprice. There's some really good things about this. I really understand why Seeders has done this, and it's your favor if a crowdfunding platform has built something similar to this, because the likelihood of investors wanting to go in when there's a secondary market is higher. And that's a good thing for you and for your success. And but it's up to you mostly, in most of the times, it's up to you to actually decide if you want to allow the secondary market. But I would urge you to do that. Yeah, cool stuff. Really, really good stuff.